Hi, and welcome to All Things Beautiful Lifestyle TV. We are your hosts, Anna,
and Cynthia, your favorite mother-daughter duo.
and also CEOs of All Things Beautiful & Co. This evening, we are going underground with the founder of the Underground Dinner Experience, celebrity chef David Anthony Temple.
AKA Chef DAT.
This evening, we will give you a sneak peek into an All Things Beautiful Chef DAT private dinner experience. And yes, what an experience it will be.
From artful, delectable cuisine to beautiful tablescaping, you're invited to be our guest. Come along.
Oh my gosh, Chef DAT, my, are we excited to be here with you today?
Honored.
Yes. Guys, celebrity chef David Anthony Temple. And do we have some questions for you?
Well, the first question is, Chef DAT, what inspired you to become a chef?
My mama, kind of like y'all's relationships, like me and my mama's relationship. She's my best friend, and I love her, and she got me excited about cooking when I was 7, and we lived in Louisiana. We're from Louisiana. We lived in Virginia from 4 years old to 12 years old. So I got to help mom in the kitchen. We lived in the middle of the country by local little farmers and cows. We had chickens, and this was in second nature. We had to cook all of our own food. There wasn't a restaurant or no grocery store nearby, so we had to go and get things from local farms, cook fresh every day. So I guess growing up since then, I've always really been into food and cooking, and it just became a career.
That's awesome.
So you didn't help me in the kitchen when you were a little girl, but that's okay.
Well,
That's
and I
okay.
still,
That's okay.
I mean, I still don't get in the kitchen, but hey,
Right.
That's what I'm here for,
this
baby.
is exactly what
That's
you're
right.
here
That's what
for.
you have me as a friend
That's
for.
So I must say, chef. When I think about chef, that's a very prestigious title. Share with us and our guests that we've welcomed into your home this evening, what are some highlights and what are some of your accomplishments? Tell us about those things.
Well, the title chef is just to get really pretty women like y'all in my home. So that worked out pretty darn good. Highlights, it's the travel, it's the people I meet, it's the private underground dining experience, which I started in 2009. Has become this more of an international flair of things that are happening all around the world now, and I was at the beginning part of it, and it was really, really exciting. And I've cooked for, my favorite movie actors, my favorite basketball players, I've cooked for all of them, and it's been really fun. And each one's like a very unique experience because we can dial in with exactly what the clientele, the person wants, the guest wants, and cater to each person. So it's really cool.
Yeah, that's what you call a dinner experience.
Yeah.
An
Yeah.
experience.
Your preparation and your presentation, would you say that the preparation and presentation is just as important to food preparation, to food?
Yeah, I
Just
think
to
you're
food?
asking how important is the preparation, and your preparation is everything, right? It prevents poor performance, right? That's what I've always been told. Preparation prevents poor performance because you got to have everything in place, all set up, and be ready to deliver what you're going to deliver. And then to make it look pretty, it means everything because we eat with our eyes. We always
That's
have
right.
been, you know. But somebody gives you a big spoon of
That's right.
clomp
That's
at the grocery,
That's right.
at the county walking through, clomp, you know.
Or the cafeteria,
You want
how
that?
they do it on the movies.
So
Right.
that's
And then when you hand you something like this, you can be like, well, we gotta have that.
So
Yeah.
could we say that food preparation is art?
Yes, I would agree. I would totally agree.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
See, I would eat that because my eyes have already eaten it. So I would eat that.
Well, you can have as much as you like.
Thank you so
You're
very
welcome,
much,
darling.
and I will do that.
So one last question, Chef Dad. You've talked about all of the celebrities and your friends, all of the people that you've prepared meals for. Where does a celebrity chef go for an outstanding meal?
Good question, Anna. Good question.
Oh gosh. Well, as easy as really old school comfort food, like little small mom and pop places, to I'm a sucker for a 3 Michelin star meal as well. But you know, honestly, like if you ask me where do I spend most of my time eating, like what do I literally crave? Just cooking. It was like going back to the basics and cooking my mama, and like just being around a campfire and grilling on the lake in Louisiana. Like that's like home to me. So that's like what I go to the most. But yeah, you know, I'm still a sucker for a over the top fine dining experience when somebody cooks for me. And then also, I mean, just like sometimes that drive-through burger's good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I want a drive-through burger.
Yeah,
so,
right. Sure you do. Sure you do. Well, we're going to allow you to continue to prepare for our dinner experience.
Yes, can't wait.
And speaking of presentation, we want to take you guys over to talk about all things Tablescape. Right, Mom?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do that.
The theme today of this tablescape, in case you hadn't picked up on it already, mirrors, topiaries, black and white. Yeah, you've got it. This could be a great woman's lunch, maybe a girlfriend's night out. The crystal wine glasses always get you going. This is a really good setup for a beautiful evening, starting with a beautiful. It just makes everything look and taste even that much better when we're able to. And this particular thing has kind of like a Art Deco. Okay, girls, with our fragrances. We have atomizers around. We've got the low risers with candles, mirror balls, just beautiful. And then we did the old simple trick of black and white. Just black and white, just a black dinner plate and a white salad plate. And look how elegant it looks. Something so simple can become something so elegant.
And now that the table is set, it is all about the dining experience. Chef DAT, bring it on.
So we're gonna start off with some JCB caviar vodka with caviar inside for a little martini. That was very necessary. All right, so today I'll be making this amazing roasted chicken, Thomas Keller style roasted. Then we're gonna finish this off in the pan. We're just gonna take this little sauce here and just baste our chicken. So this is a pan natural sauce done with truffles and wild mushrooms, and also like pickled cauliflower and a little bit of kimchi. I'll put in there. Slowly cook and simmer that down. Over here, if you see, we have our mise en place set up. So right here, I'm chopping up green onions. The green onions, when you get to the tops of these, are really good. These tops, these bottoms, I like to use these as decoration. So you can take a bunch of these, and really, a lot of people throw all those ends away, right? You can take all this, and chop all this up. It makes for a really cool display on this. You take all the other chicken on top of this right here. Right here, what we've done here in the setup here, I'll make a cracker for us real quick. Okay, back here we are. And here we are. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to start off with a little bit of a little Salvadorian crema, Caspian Ostetra caviar, a little smoked Maldon salt, a little bit of pickled kimchi, a little dollop of chili oil. We then finish off with a little bit of chive. You see these other ones, I put little flowers, but you can just really have fun with it and play with the kimchi and play with different little bites in here. You make these little bites very individual. A lot of times I like to make 3 or 4 different kinds just to have fun with everything right here. And then finally, after we get done with this, we'll be plating over here will be our lobster curry noodles. So we'll bring out the lobster and I'll show you all that here in just a moment. So in here we cook down, slow cooked, some lobster, all the base and the shells of lobster. We made a garlic noodle with lobster and curry. Today the noodle I used was linguine, so we're just taking this out. Just take that right there on that edge of this plate. So what I'm doing here is this is very good for family style. So this would be a dish you pass around the table. That's for the chef. Lobster curry, garlic noodles, scallions, a little bit of hot garlic, and pickled ramps right there. Here,
Yeah,
we're going with our whole chicken, top of our scallion base. This is our chicken thigh. This is chicken leg quarter. Put that right there. You can't have too much sauce, can you?
Wow, Chef DAT, this is absolutely amazing. I want to say pretty. Can we call it pretty?
Artful.
Artful. I
Artful.
love it.
This
This
is so
is amazing.
artfully presented.
So tell us what we have here, please.
The thought here is to do family style. So what we have here is antique looking still life off-centered platter, which I think really gives that rustic. I like having my food keeping like a high-low mix. So let's do high-end caviar on a rustic platter that's really kind of chic and kind of fun and cool and hippie. But then we're using the highest end ingredient, the nicest ingredient in the world, which is Caspian Osetia caviar from Russia. A little crema, a little florets, a little bit of pickled ramps in everywhere as well. Tweezers are there, kind of a nice way to serve your friends and you can pass it around. Next, I would go into getting some, after opening the palette up with that and opening up that dining experience and sharing. It's all about sharing.
Yes.
So you have your beautiful plate set up. Instead of taking the plates off the dinner table, you can go around and you can pass the caviar on your white
Oh, I
plate.
love it.
You start enjoying that, and then everything makes sense, every plate.
Yes.
This dish right here is going to be a lobster curry noodle, and the lobster curry noodle is done with also pickled ribs and some hot chili and some hot garlic. Good spice, good heat. That can go on your plate first, and then you have this amazing Thomas Keller recipe, which I learned from him, of roasted chicken. But they're done with a pan natural sauce that I actually learned from when I worked with Charlie Palmer at the Jewel Hotel in Dallas.
Oh wow.
So
the colors are beautiful.
yes.
The colors
So you just
are
pass this, you put that on top of your noodles, and you enjoy the chicken with your family and friends. And there's a little lanyard in the bottom there, that good sauce in the bottom to stick to your ribs. So yeah, I think it's just an amazing meal. It's fun to share with family and friends, and I think this is great to the palate.
It's just so beautiful. It's
It
just
is.
so beautiful.
It really is.
It just makes the evening.
It's
It
gonna be a fun
makes-
evening.
It makes for a
It
dining
does.
experience.
It
And
does.
this is what All Things Beautiful and Chef DAT, the celebrity chef, this is what we mean by beautiful living.
Yes. Absolutely.
It's
Well,
my
guys,
absolute pleasure, ladies. Thank y'all so much.
we thank you so much
Chef
for
DAT.
this experience, Chef DAT. We thank you so much for welcoming our viewers into what it looks like for All Things Beautiful and Celebrity Chef DAT, the collab. And we just want to say, get ready for the next episode of All Things Beautiful Lifestyle TV. Of course, we'll have another experience. That's what it's all about. Thank you guys.
We'll
Bon
see you
appetit.
then. Bon appetit.
Salute. Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.